We are live. I know my show was supposed to start at 7:30. We had some hiccups, some technical issues. I hope that everyone out there is having a good evening. I'm sorry for the delay. My guest that was supposed to be on, Cold Coffee, backed out of it, and now I have to do it solo, but I'm fine with it. Hopefully that person will be in the lobby and I can invite them onto the screen, but as for now, I'm doing the solo. Hopefully my special guest arrives soon. But yeah. Hope everyone is having a good evening and welcome to Cold Coffee. Week 11 picks are coming in shortly. Be back in 1 minute. Gotta fix a technical issue. Hang on 1 second. Welcome to Cold Coffee. This is my Week 11 pick 'em or diss'em. This is my shot to pick Week 11. I think it's going to happen in the NFL. Definitely have some surprises. One of the biggest surprises, in my opinion, is the Miami Dolphins. They have a really good defense, and Tua is underperforming. I don't think he'll answer at quarterback for Miami long term. He can't stay healthy, and I think that Dolphins can find a way to get a quarterback. They're going to be in good shape there in my division. I just think that they're probably the biggest disappointment since they finished 10-6 last year. But at the same time, it's football, and I don't think he's a long-term solution for Miami. They're probably my biggest disappointment for the season so far. And my surprise team so far, which probably a lot of people won't agree or will agree with me, is that the Dallas Cowboys. I never thought Dallas would be this good. Dak Prescott coming back from injury, definitely really performing at a high level. Did have a hiccup against the Broncos, but the Broncos have a decent young defense, so I'm intrigued with the Cowboys and how they're going to finish the rest of the year. My team definitely took a hiccup against the Jacksonville Jaguars, which was so embarrassing, and I just can't believe we lost 9-6. We only put up 6 points with the number one scoring offense in the league, and we were only able to put up 6 points against the Jaguars. I'm like, what is going on? We're the number one scoring team, and yet we only have 6 points. But yeah, those are my two surprise teams so far. The Dolphins, definitely a big disappointment for me. I had high expectations for them. Coming into the season, they finished 10-6 last year and gave the Bills a run for their money. But they're my disappointment. Another shocking team that, on the good end, the Cowboys are 8-2 and looking like a prime team to make some noise with the Packers in the NFC. And I think that if they continue to Zeke plays a high level, no question on what they can do offensively. And I really like them. They have a good young defense. And, goes to show you that anything can happen in the NFL. I think the Cowboys are a sleeper Super Bowl team. Trayvon Diggs is amazing. One of those players that you really like, and he's definitely ripping it up and tearing it up. But it's just the way things go in the NFL. 1 minute you could be, with injuries, and things can happen throughout the season, and you have to kind of deal with them. And we've dealt with some injuries as well. On the Buffalo Bills, my team. But at the same time, we have to go forward and move forward and do what we got to do, and to be successful. And the Cowboys are my team, and the NFC surprise team, and my other team is the Miami Dolphins. Like I said, I really thought Miami was going to make some noise this year, and obviously they dealt with a lot of things. Tua hasn't stayed healthy, and Jacoby Brissett played a decent amount of time. And if you guys just bear with me, I just have to send a link out really quick. But Yeah, the Miami Dolphins are a disappointment altogether because they have a really great defense. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you be like expectations for a team like the Dolphins when they finished 10-6 last year and then prime to make a wild card spot? And the 10-6 is a really good record in the NFL. And I was just surprised that they didn't make it, but that's what the NFL does. I think they really need a franchise quarterback, and Tua Tagovailoa is not the answer in Miami, and he's injury prone, and he can't stay healthy, and I really think that they're the ones so far. So, but another team that's surprising me is the Cardinals. Kyler Murray is amazing. I'm just impressed with Kyler Murray. He's just one of those players where you just look at, you're just like, man, I wish I had him on team. He's one of those players that I just wish he was on my team. But I love Josh Allen, but Kyler Murray is just one, just amazing talent. Go back to last year when he Hail Murray my Bills in the last second, and why is this not working? Welcome, Jeremy.
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Doing good, man. Thank you for being on my
That's what's up.
show. Week 11. Could you see the screen and everything? Everything's all good.
Yep.
Okay, good.
So what are we
This is
talking
what
about?
I call. This is just a show that I call Week 11 Pick 'em. I haven't done it all season, but it's my first time doing it, and I was supposed to have someone on, but they are no show. So I'm glad you took their spot. Um, week 11 Pick 'em or diss'em. I'm just excited for this week. We have a really big game. The Buffalo Bills play Indianapolis. But if y'all ain't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Kold Koffee, YouTube.
Bells
So
all the
far, I
way,
got a
bro.
lot of people that have
Bells,
subscribed, and
bells all the way.
I don't know. We'll see about that. But if y'all haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Help me out and help the channel out, and um, yeah. Hope
Haven't been watching.
that.
Haven't been watching. College stuff.
No, I haven't really watched. I watched a couple of games, but it was okay. Um, the first game that is up is Thursday night, and it's the England Patriots at Atlanta Falcons. Jeremy, who you gonna pick for this game?
Falcons, of course, bro.
All the Falcons been playing good, but I don't know, man. New England's New England's on my tail. They're on the
Patriots.
tail.
No, no. Patriots. Patriots are not gonna take it.
Well, I'm taking New England. I think they're going to win a close game, 20-17. Obviously, Atlanta's playing better than a lot of people expected, but I see the Atlanta Falcons losing in the close game to New England, and that's how it's going to be. But the next game on the schedule is New Orleans Saints at Philadelphia Eagles. This is a toss-up for me, but if I had to pick a team, I would say Philadelphia because Jalen Hurts has been playing better, but I don't know. I think New Orleans is okay, but they're up and down. So I'm taking Philadelphia on this. And Jeremy, who you like? New Orleans at Philadelphia. Who you taking?
Philly and who?
New Orleans at Philadelphia. Who you taking?
Philadelphia, of course.
Okay, well, next up, this is a toss-up one for me, but the Miami Dolphins at New York Jets. I'm taking the Dolphins. They're coming off a huge win against Baltimore. I didn't think that they were going to, pull this one out, but they found a way to do it, and I give them credit. And I'm blown away with Miami. I mean, their record doesn't show how good they've been playing, but I say I'll take Miami in a 28-14 deal. They have a pretty good defense, but I'll take Miami on this one. What about you? Miami at New York Jets. Who you taking?
Dolphins, of course. They're gonna take it, man. Just like that. Dolphins
And a
are
team,
they're good this year. They're good this year,
they're
bro.
they're okay. They're better than their record because Tua has been struggling. So I don't know. I really don't know.
Jets,
Um,
they're they're doing good, but not as good as Dolphins.
yeah, the Jets are a rebuild team. Washington football team at Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton is back, and he came back in a big way against Arizona and went to Arizona and just put a licking on them. It's so good to see Cam back in the Panthers uniform. Definitely Washington also played very well. They unfortunately lost Chase Young for the rest of the season. He has a torn ACL. Um, that's a huge blow to Washington, and it's unfortunate that it happened that way. But he's such a great young player, so he'll bounce back, definitely be back, and I'm just that's a sad situation for him, but he'll be back. He's hungry. And Washington at Carolina, I'm going to take Cam Newton in this one. I think Cam's going to be really good, and
Cam's playing for Carolina.
Yeah, they picked him up for free agency. He's back with the Carolina Panthers. He came back and beat a really good football team in Arizona. So I'm taking Cam all the way on this.
No, I think Washington's gonna take this one.
You think Washington?
They're also a good team this year.
Yeah. I say I'll take Carolina. You take Washington. Next up, Indian Colts at Buffalo Bills. I'm biased. I'm a
Bills, of
fan,
course. They're gonna take it. Bills. Yep.
I'm taking the Buffalo Bills as well. I can't pick against them. That's much. I love Josh Allen. I love what they did against
their defense is strong. Their offense is strong. Everything, man.
Of course, the thing that surprises me, Buffalo, is we lost 9-6 against Jacksonville, a team that we should have slaughtered and blown out the water.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Jacksonville came to play. I mean, they made Josh Allen look like a rag doll, and Josh Allen was spending most of his time running away from the other Josh Allen for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And
Josh Allen, he's going to redeem himself this game.
He redeemed himself against the Jets 45-7. But at the same time, you look at what the favorite work is, and Bills had 2 guys out that game.
That game we went to,
Spencer Brown, the great.
He was on it, bro. He was on it.
Yeah, he threw for 370 yards, man, and blowing really good too. He was it out, and he was still darting the football around like nothing.
He was doing everything that game, bro. Best game we've ever went to.
Yeah, he was definitely on fire in that game. It was great. The thing that I really like about Josh is he doesn't get too low on himself. I mean, he's hard on himself when the Bills lose because he feels like he needs to do everything. But when he takes steps back and realizes he has great teammates around him like Stephon Diggs and Dawson Knox and Emmanuel Sanders, who not going to be too high on them, but Josh is hard on himself. He's hard on himself when he has to feel like he has to do everything. And against the Jacksonville Jaguars, he spent most of his time running away from Josh Allen and that Jacksonville Jaguars pass rush. And don't get me wrong, any given you could get beat, but it's reality of the Bills had 2 guys out, so that's not an excuse though. Next man up mentality it should be, but the Bills still lost, and they came back last Sunday and put a licking on the Jets, which felt good to see the Bills score 45, the number 1 scoring offense in the NFL. Of course, they came back and did a really good job. This game is going to be another tough game because we're facing the number 1 rusher in the NFL in Jonathan Taylor.
No, I think Jason Allen and Diggs will take him on.
I think it's going to be a good game. I think the Buffalo Bills will end up winning this game. I'm just not really sold on the Indianapolis Colts and Carson Wentz, but the same it is what it is, and I think the Bills are going to win a close one. So.
No, I think the Bills will take it.
They'll take it, but I don't think it's gonna be a game like the Jets. The Jets, like really not really. They played, but I still think that the Bills will win this one. I think the Bills will win this one by a score of 31 to like 17 or something. That's just my rough estimate. Um, I
No,
really like Buffalo in this one.
it's gonna be like 40 to like 20 something, bro.
It may well, if the Bills pass rush gets to Carson Wentz and makes a game out of him, then I could see the Bills running away with. But if you have a good running game like the Colts do, and you have a good offensive line, when you run the football, it's going to open up things. It's going to make things open up for you on the offensive side of the football. And with the Bills, they need to control Taylor and not let him get outside because he's a damn good running back on the outside. So it is what it is, and I think we'll bounce back and then come back in a good way, and just.
What is their spot in that offensive line?
They have. What do you mean their spot? I mean it's just
like fourth, fifth.
Their offensive line is good. They were missing two guys due to injury. And we got Spencer Brown back, so that definitely helped out against the Jets. But
and then their defensive line is number one spot, right?
Their defense is the number one, or top
exactly.
Top 3, I think.
So
and the offense is number one. So, but
they're gonna
the crazy
take it.
thing about it is they'll take it. But I say 31-17. You say 42. Let's go to the next game. Next game we got Detroit Lions at Cleveland Browns. Both teams struggling. Both teams really playing bad. I don't see a good game from either of them. But if I'm gonna have to put my money on one of these games, I'm gonna take Detroit. Cleveland. Missing Chubb really hurt them offensively because he's the main guy that makes them run the football, and I say Chubb, if he plays, Cleveland has a chance, but they've been playing terrible, losing to
Cleveland Browns and who?
Detroit Lions at Cleveland Browns. I'm taking Detroit in the upset to get their first win of the season.
Detroit. I take Detroit Lions over Detroit.
Detroit went to a hostile environment in Pittsburgh and almost pulled off an upset. They ended up in a tie, but Detroit brought it. And I think Detroit to get their first win against Cleveland was reeling. The running game is suspect. Baker Mayfield doesn't seem like he's playing the way he normally would play. But, who's to say?
Cubs are good. Cubs, they're good, but I take Lions over Cubs,
Oh, you mean Browns? Browns at Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions at Cleveland Browns. I'll take Detroit too. I think Detroit gets the first win of the season.
You hope?
I think Detroit takes this match team, but they're winless. If they lose, then, but I don't see losing. I think they're hungry for a win. Gamble is emotional, but Detroit in this one. Next, we got San Francisco 49ers at Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to take San Francisco in this one. They came out and just whooped the Rams. Just whooped them. I mean,
the 49ers, of course, they're going to take it. The 49ers, of course, they're going to take it. They're
but
too good of a. They're way too good for the fucking whoever.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jags, yeah, they're going to take it.
Yeah.
Niners,
whoop them. I think their defense is playing better. Had it not been for a couple of injuries, I think they would have been a team that would have been up there in the NFC West, but due to injuries of like Seattle as well, with Russell Wilson, Jimmy Garoppolo was out for a couple games, and that really hurt them. But I think San Francisco is going to be one of those teams that's going to turn things around and, be able to bounce back and play for a playoff spot, wild card spot. I don't think they're going to get to the top because there's just too many good teams like Green Bay, Arizona, and Dallas. But I think
49ers, they're going to be up in the fucking. They're going to be playing in the.
Yeah. I just think that they're going to win this game.
They're good this year. They're good this year.
They're better than what the record says, but I think they're going to run away. Their defense is both crazy good, but I think that at the same time, the Jacksonville Jaguars, you can't cut either.
49ers are going to beat them, of course. That's for sure. But the 49ers, they're not going to win the championship. They're not going to win it. The Bills. Jason Allen, Diggs.
We both picked San Fran at Jacksonville. Next game is Houston Texans at Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans, they're 8-2. They're leading the AFC for that home field advantage. Houston is.
I think Texans are going to win this game.
I actually think the Texans are going to win this game too. Tyrod Taylor, my former quarterback, that did play with the Bills at one point in his career, but at the same time, they're playing against a really good team. Derrick Henry-less Tennessee Titans team that still won, but how long can they really keep it up? How long can they keep it up?
I haven't been keeping up with the NFL. I just started 3-4 years ago, so I think the Titans will win. I've been keeping up. I've been keeping up here and there, So the Bills, of course, they're gonna win it all this year.
Yeah, but we're talking about Houston at Tennessee. I'm taking Houston. I'm taking Houston.
Houston Texans?
Yeah, I'm taking Houston to win this game.
Houston and who?
Houston at Tennessee. I think Tennessee's going to struggle. I think Tennessee's going to lose this
Titans.
one.
I think Titans are going to take this game.
Well, I take the upset. I take Houston. This is my upset of the week. I think Tyrod Taylor and that Houston team has been playing better, so I'm taking Houston and upset at Tennessee.
I'll take the Titans. They're going to win this game.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. But, I'm going to take the upset. I'm taking Houston, not because I just think that this is an upset alert. I'm thinking this is an upset alert.
Here's the advantage, bro. You've been keeping up with the NFL. I haven't.
Oh, yeah, that's all good. But I'm taking Houston. You taking Tennessee. Next game up. Packers at Minnesota Vikings. Oh, my goodness.
Vikings, of course. Vikings, of course. Yep. Vikings, of course.
The Packers are 8-2. They're a hungry team, man. I don't know. I'm taking Green Bay in this one, even though it's a game. I'm taking Green Bay.
No, Vikings, Minnesota Vikings. They're gonna take it. They want it.
Well, I take the Green Bay Packers in this one, and
Packers are out this game. They're losing it. Minnesota Vikings, they want it more. They're a hungry team, so they're going to beat the Packers, and then whoever they play next, the Vikings, they're gonna lose.
I'll take the Packers in this one. Minnesota, you got Minnesota upset alert. Next game, Baltimore, Chicago. Baltimore Ravens at Chicago Bears. I'm taking Baltimore, but
I'd say Ravens too.
I'm taking Baltimore at Chicago. Love Justin Fields, but he's not gonna. That Ravens team is hungry. After coming off a bad loss against Miami, Baltimore is definitely in that one.
Love
Next
the Browns, but Ravens, they're gonna take it.
Cincinnati Bengals at Las Vegas Raiders. I'm gonna take the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm gonna have to take Raiders. That's one of my favorite teams. Besides 49ers, Bills, of course.
I'm taking Cincinnati over the Las Vegas. We got Arizona at Seattle, rivalry game, division game. Russell Wilson versus Kyler Murray. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one, but I'm gonna take Seattle.
Seattle and who?
Although they're Seattle, Arizona Cardinals at Seattle Seahawks. I'm gonna take the Seattle Seahawks in this one and upset.
I'd have to take the Cardinals.
Well, that's a good pick, but in my opinion, this is the game of the week. Dallas Cowboys at Kansas City Chiefs. Dallas Cowboys are 8-2 against the Chiefs, who are playing better at 6-4. I think this is going to be a good game, but in the end, I think Dallas is going to pull this one out. Zeke is, going to have to bring it, and Dak's playing like an MVP. That Trayvon Diggs for the Cowboys is amazing, but I'm taking Dallas in this one in a close one. Kansas City Chiefs defense is suspect, so I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys to win a close one, 24-21.
Cardinals and Hawks, Seattle, they're both hungry for it, but I think the Cardinals will take it over the Seahawks. Or
what
not
about
Seattle,
Dallas Cowboys at Kansas City? Who are you taking that one?
The Seahawks, of course.
Dallas
Seattle
Cowboys
Seahawks.
Dallas Cowboys at Kansas City Chiefs. Who are you taking?
Cowboys. They want it.
Deal.
Again.
Next, Pittsburgh Steelers at Los Angeles Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers in this one. Justin Herbert.
Chargers, yep. I'm going with you.
All my Justin Herbert fans, where you at? I'm taking the Chargers in that one. And the last game, Monday Night Football, it's New York Giants at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And
Buccaneers.
I'm gonna take the Buccaneers in this one. I think they've been playing really bad, but they're gonna bounce back and have a good good game. And that is the final game of the show.
You keep me updated, okay?
I'll keep you updated. Thanks for coming on my show. You have a good day, okay?
No problem.
All right. That is week 11 picks. That is pick 'em or diss'em. And I think the game of the week is going to be Dallas and Kansas City. I think Dallas is going to win that one 24-21 and then in a big dogfight game. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of Cold Coffee. Don't forget, I got another show on Saturday with Slicky Boo, and we're going to be talking about the state of America and all that. And I hope you guys tune in again. Thank you for being a part of the ride and Cold Coffee. And if you had not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that Hank Aaron home run. Hit that like button. And it's just great that you guys are here, and stay safe. We'll see you Saturday at the same time at 7:30. Take care and stay safe out there. God bless.